A tempting proposition for Ben Stokes, the renowned England all-rounder, lies in the opportunity to solidify his status among cricket's all-time greats. If he can lead his team to a second consecutive World Cup victory in India this year, his standing in the game will soar even higher. Throughout history, only the finest players have triumphed in multiple ICC Men's Cricket World Cups. Think of legends like Adam Gilchrist, Glenn McGrath, and Ricky Ponting from the dominant Australian squads of the early 2000s. Cast your mind back further to the 1970s, when the West Indies teams, led by Clive Lloyd and featuring Gordon Greenidge and Viv Richards, reigned supreme. Ben Stokes is already among these elite players, but the chance to elevate his status further awaits him if he can somehow guide his team to glory once again. Recently, it was revealed that Stokes has decided to reverse his retirement from one-day cricket and postpone the much-needed knee surgery he requires. He will rejoin the team in time for this year's 50-over World Cup. Stokes initially retired from ODI cricket over a year ago, citing the unsustainability of playing all three formats. Although attempts had been made to coax him out of retirement, Stokes focused on his immediate vacation plans after the conclusion of the Ashes series. However, with no test matches scheduled until the new year, the circumstances must have influenced Stokes' decision to return for the upcoming ODI series against New Zealand and the World Cup. Ordinarily, such a decision would generate only mild interest. Yet, Stokes' influence in cricket circles today is so immense that it adds an extra layer of intrigue to what is already shaping up to be the most evenly matched World Cup to date. Stokes has already achieved a great deal on the cricket field, with the 2019 World Cup trophy adorning his mantle alongside the 2022 ICC Men's T20 World Cup title he secured in Australia last year. In 2019, playing under the immense pressure of a World Cup on home soil, Stokes compiled an impressive 5 half-centuries, making him the highest-scoring player. His 465 runs, averaging 66.42, placed him 9th on the list of leading run scorers for the tournament. Additionally, he claimed 7 wickets with an economy rate of 4.83 and delivered astonishing performances in the field. It is no wonder that England emerged victorious, securing their first World Cup trophy in 4 years. If Stokes' performance on home soil set the benchmark, he may have even surpassed it with his player of the match display against Pakistan in the T20 World Cup final in Australia last year. While Jos Buttler and Alex Hales scored the majority of runs during the tournament, it was Stokes who rose to the occasion on the grandest stage at a packed Melbourne cricket ground, delivering a mature knock when his team needed it most. Critics may highlight the fact that Stokes has yet to win an Ashes series away from home as a player or captain. However, there is still time for the England all-rounder to fulfill both these aspirations when the cricketing world's greatest rivalry is reignited in Australia at the end of 2025. Since assuming the role of England captain last year, Stokes has revolutionized Test cricket almost single-handedly. His attack-at-all-costs approach, alongside new coach Brendan McCullum, dubbed of Bazball, has set the tone for an exciting future for the longest format. Perhaps this will ultimately become Stokes' most significant legacy. But for now, all eyes are on India as the lure of securing back-to-back World Cups beckons one of the modern era's finest players.